Hey everybody, I'm back for another update. It's been about 3 weeks since I did a pregnancy vlog, so I will update you guys on what's going on. And if you did not watch the last video, I had a doctor's appointment, and it was the official ultrasound, the gender scan. I had an ultrasound earlier because I wanted to really get a accurate due date. So we did one pretty early. Oh, excuse me. So you can see I'm tired. But this ultrasound revealed that baby is actually a girl and not a boy. So that means, what, 7 girls and 2 boys. So, yeah. As far as a name, I have a name chosen, at least a first and a middle name that I'm pretty set on. And I've had it really for, I don't know, I've just had a list of names since forever. And it's actually a derivative of my cousin's first and middle name. And so that'll be the first name. And the middle name is a derivative of my first name, which 2 of my girls have that as their middle name. They have 2 different middle names, but they're a derivative of my name, my first name. So this one as well. And ironically, that middle name that I've chosen, my cousin just had a baby girl last month, and it's her first girl out of 3 kids. And the first name that she chose is a derivative of my name. So we're gonna have 2 little girls with the same name, kind of. Neither one of us are, we're not complaining about it or anything, because I had told her before, and before she was even pregnant, and before she even thought of a name. But like I said, it's fine. We name kids after each other. So but I need another middle name. My kids have 2 middle names, so I've got to hyphenate, and I'm kind of stuck because I used all the names on the last baby. So I don't know, I'm looking at a J name, a R name. I think there was one more. I can't remember right now, J or R. And all my kids pretty much have standout names, so, or unique names. So that's my dilemma, trying to come up with a unique enough name. Yeah. So if you watch my Q&A videos, I think in that last video, I did name my children, so you can see the type of names that they have. So if anybody has any suggestions, please let me know. Anywho, I don't go to the doctor until the end of the month, so I won't have another update until then. And I just pretty much have not done any. I know I said I would try to do them on Mondays, but I haven't really had anything change for the most part. Everything's been pretty much the same, and I've just been dealing with a lot this month. I know you guys, see that I have put up some more videos, and I respond to your comments and things like that. But I've had a lot going on, so I just kind of put it off. But symptom-wise, let's see, horrible back pain, and that's because she's pretty much curled up in a ball. This is kind of like head down, and it hurts. And no matter what I do, if I get up and change positions, if I walk around, you know, just whatever, if I eat or drink something, just to try to get her to move or jiggle her around, she just will stay in that position, and pretty much she'll turn back and forth. So, like right now, her arms and legs are to my back. So I feel all that, you know, movement and things like that, and that really hurts. And you know, sunny side up, I can see the little impression. So it's really, still really, she's a small baby for the most part. But head down, lots of pressure. For the, I think the biggest thing is she's really high up, and that's pretty much how my kids are. I've never had a child that, like, drops, you know, as time, you know, is near. They don't drop. In fact, my older son was so high when he was being delivered during the cesarean, the doctor had to use some suction to get him because he was just so high. So I can imagine this may be the same case, but because she's so high, she leaves me out of breath really fast. So I could just be sitting down and just get out of breath really from sitting, not really doing anything. But let's see, weight-wise, I have been gaining 3 pounds a month. And so at the last visit, I had only gained a total of 6 pounds. So, I mean, it's pretty, that's pretty good for me. You know, 3 pounds a month. But I feel heavy. And that, you know, those couple pounds are really weighing on me. I'm not really a complainer. And I know as soon as I have the baby, I'll drop 20 pounds after getting stitched up. But, that's a lot. I'm 5 foot even. So I mean, you can imagine a 5 foot even person. You know, I did it with the twins, but yeah, that was a mess. And I only gained 4 pounds with them. I was sick a lot. So normally 10 pounds is pretty much what I would gain, you know, being pregnant. And babies come out fine. But yeah, this little 6 pounds is really getting to me. Eating habits, pretty much. Some days I'm really hungry and some days I'm not. And I'm pretty much eating the same things. I don't have any strange cravings or anything like that. Let's see, as far as aversions, I have one, I just cannot think of it. I always forget. And yeah, I can't think of it right now. But you know, I know to avoid it. What else? Morning sickness had kind of eased up. So I was sick on the east like once a week. And I think probably for the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks, yeah, it was actually 3 weeks, because it was the day I found out when I had the ultrasound that it was a girl. I was sick that whole day, and I just, I don't know what went on, caused me to be so sick, but I was sick all that day from the time I left the doctor's. So pretty much now it's probably about 3 or 4 times a week, and sometimes it's all day, which is bad because I'm hungry, I eat, I get sick, and it just keeps happening all day. And then I'm frustrated because I'm so hungry, and I know that's the reason I'm tired. That's another major thing. I'm tired. And I've never really been this tired at this point. So, yeah. Also, I am at 23 and a half weeks. So, like I said, things haven't really changed. But by the time I go to the doctor, I know that things will have really start to turn for the most part, because that's about the period when in my pregnancies that things really happen. Eventful. When I was 24 weeks with the twins, my doctor talked about in the coming weeks, like 2-3 weeks, she wanted to write me off work because I was entering pretty much third trimester, and with twins and a cesarean, of course they were going to be early. So we didn't want them too early, but early than average. So I don't know. I pretty much I did. My job wasn't really stressful, but my blood pressure was the issue, and so I had a 27-week checkup, I think, and I didn't leave. They sent me to the hospital, and which was right next door, and I ended up on hospital bed rest at 27 weeks, and that was supposed to be for the duration. That was like the middle of October, and they weren't due till the end of December, and it was just chaos. So I'm trying to avoid that situation again. Of course, I had to stop working, but it just threw a whole monkey wrench in everything. The twins were still born like 7 weeks early, but they were fine, other than small weight and having to learn to eat. They were perfectly healthy. They didn't need any help. And baby girl, kind of the same thing happened last, what was it, she was born 2012, January. Blood pressure issues, and I ended up on bed rest, but this time I had home bed rest, and that was per my choice, because they really wanted to hospitalize me, and I said no because I was 4 months away and I had the kids, so that was not an option. So because I'm a nurse, I'm able to do pretty much my own care. And what we did was I had to do my urine and weight checks every morning, and then my blood pressure was monitored 4 times a day. Everything was registered via computer, and it automatically went into my doctor. I didn't have to do anything. So if there was any questions, they would call and say, the doctor wants you to do this, or what are you doing if my blood pressure was high. They would make, just really question, what was going on and if I need to come in. And I was already pretty much high risk due to advanced maternal age. So I have a lot of extra appointments, like around 28 weeks. I really end up going to the doctor 2 times a week. And that gets to be a lot when you're going back and forth. But hopefully I won't have to do that as much this time. So, yeah, other than that, what else has been going on? I have told the kids that, yes, their suspicions are right. And yes, it's kind of late. I just, had to wait for the right time. And what happened is I actually told them the day we went we took them to go get school supplies, and I forgot I had not shown my husband the ultrasound pictures that I gotten. And we were in a car, and I just kind of pulled them out, and I showed him, and well, one of the girls said, well, I asked you before, and all this time you said no, or you didn't say anything. And I started to get a little attitude, and I just showed it to them, and I said, here you go. And then they were kind of confused because it said girl. And one of the kids saw already I had bought and boy stuff, so they really didn't know what to think. And I said, basically, this is why I waited, because I wanted to be sure that this was happening. You know, this is what was happening. And somebody said, oh, it's always girls. So other than that, the babies are fine. You know, they like to play with the belly and kiss the belly and things like that. Baby girl is just really, really clingy to me. I can't do anything. Like this morning we were running late because I couldn't even get dressed, and it's chaos, and she's always seemed to need me, or want me rather. But she's really happy about it. I don't have any, I know they say some babies or small kids will bite belly or mom, and she doesn't do that. She really likes to play with the baby. So, and Layla, she tells me last night, I have a baby in my belly. So, yeah, quite interesting. Tariq, he is pretty much, I don't know, at first he was like, if we mentioned baby, he would change the subject. He would, you know, pull my shirt down. He would leave the room. He just didn't want to hear it. But now he's starting to come around a little more. As far as the girls, these days, this is my biggest dilemma. And this is why I waited so long before, because the girls have really taken on an attitude, and it's become a problem, a serious problem. And I need help as to like how to deal with them, because they are taking it out on the babies, and of course it's not fair. But these girls have not been only children ever, really, because I've always had a baby while they were still, you know, young, you know, one in that year phase. So they've never really been an only child, so I don't see why I'm getting this negative behavior from them. They're disrespectful, they're violent, and that's towards me, that's towards the babies. They're, you know, back-talking, not wanting to do what they're supposed to do. Pretty much they have just turned into straight rebels. And I don't tolerate that. But again, I really cannot get through to them, you know, in any way. And I don't even know where the behavior is coming from, really. Let's see. I still get that they don't have their father, you know, present in their life as they want. I can't do anything about that, but, you know, everything that happened between us, they still blame everything on me, just pretty much everything. And not that I accept it, but, you know, I'm the one here that pretty much has to deal with it, whether it was, you know, something I did or not. But they just, you know, they take all that out on me. And so, you know, they're doing the same thing as far as the babies. Every time a baby comes, it's, you know, as if they're being pushed away, but, you know, they're pretty much out the door. You know, these kids are not little babies anymore, but they're throwing tantrums like 2-year-olds. Nothing has changed for them. They're still getting, you know, whatever it is they need. You know, everybody's pretty much being, attention-wise, everything's pretty evenly spread. And, you know, somebody thinks otherwise, or they think I can improve on that. You know, I'm really up for suggestions, because I really don't know. That may be it. But that still does not warrant violence. And I mean, like, serious violence. That's what I'm trying to get past. They're being violent, and we can't have that. You know, mouth is one thing, but, you know, when you're actually physically violent, that's a whole different story. So, that's just, it's wearing on me, and I don't want to be, you know, in that situation any longer than now. I'm tired. It's really depressing. You know, we do therapy and, you know, things like that, but nothing has seemed to be working to get through to these kids. They're just, and I hate to say it, but they're just being outright mean and nasty. And I know it doesn't seem like it, you know, because you guys hear them in the videos, they're, you know, everything's fine dandy. It's not, you know, just to be outright truthful. We have our days, and this has been, like, the past 3 days have been horrible. I mean, really horrible. I have things to do, and I can't get them done because I'm just so tired, or I'm just so on edge thinking about things, and I can't spend the rest of the next couple of months like that. I seriously have things that need to be done, errands that need to be taken care of. I haven't even gone to the grocery store because it's just wearing on me. So, like I said, if you guys have any suggestions or comments, advice, if you know anybody that's gone through anything similar to this, because I really think I am just the sole person in the world that has gone through this. And, you know, I've gotten a lot of comments as far as how to deal with them and things like that. And, of course, I take the advice, but I'm talking tough. These kids are really, really tough. And I don't know. I just, like I said, I don't get it. Nobody gets them. They won't open up to anybody. So, yeah. Other than that, what else has changed? I am pretty much, like I said, I'm pretty much just trying to take it easy, trying to get things ready, and I'm still organizing the baby's closet, which I was supposed to really start yesterday, and I haven't. I fell asleep pretty much for most of the day, and I think I did 2 videos before that, but I need to get up now and get going. And then, like I said, if you watched the previous video, I said I have another video coming up, and I think I will save it for tomorrow because, like I said, I need to get up and get going. But it is misconceptions of raising a large family. And if you guys have any comments on that, if you have any questions, I encourage you to let me know now before I actually do the video tomorrow. Like, I know you saw the Q&A video and things like that, but this is like really, in general, beyond me, what you think raising a large family is. You know, how is it financially? How is it really? You know, like I'm telling you some real deal serious issues. It's not all roses and candy. You know, it's tough. Kind of what we go through day to day as far as helping everybody cope with everything. You know, those kind of issues. What you see in society as far as raising a big family. If you have any questions about that, let me know. You know, and I will try to address that in the video. But I have I just have some thoughts on that, so I'm going to put it out there. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate the support. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.